Hello there everybody, it's Ryan Liberty, and now I'm going to discuss what is trauma resilience.
Ooh, ah.
Okay, we're going to get into what resilience or traumatic or trauma resilience is. So I've got notes, as always. You know, I don't like to just fly by the seat of my pants here. And resilience is a bouncing back from a traumatic event or an adverse situation. So it's that getting back up after going through a very stressful time. It's something that we all can do. It's not a trait. It's just an ability, a way of coping with things. And when we have resilience, when we know how to be resilient, then we are less likely to develop a trauma and stressor-related disorder. So it's a good thing to have resilience. But what does resilience entail? What is it? So there are a few factors in what makes somebody resilient, and I'm going to tell you what they are now. So one of them is this ability to make plans that are realistic and then see them all the way through to their end. So if you can set goals, knowing the time constraints, knowing your own abilities, and then go ahead and set out and be motivated enough and skilled enough to achieve them, then you have more resilience once a traumatic event comes along, because you'll know that you can handle this and get through it. Another factor to having resilience is having confidence in yourself and in your abilities, and generally just feeling good about yourself. So when you have that higher self-esteem, when you know that you're capable, when something comes at you, you just have more reserves in you to say, you know what, I can get back up, I can do this, got it. I know it's tough, I know it's hard, but I'm going to make it through this, and that would be an example of resilience. Another factor that goes into resilience is when you have good problem solving and communication skills. So this, I think, comes into play when, we go through a traumatic event, we tend to isolate ourselves a little bit, and when we have positive communication skills, it's easier to ask for help and to get the support that we need. Also, we tend to lash out once a traumatic event happens, and if we have good communication skills, we'll be able to apologize for that. We'll be able to maybe hold back some of our anger and our frustration, and have that ability to communicate what we want to say without having that big emotional outburst surrounding it. And the problem-solving skills are going to help when, if we have a traumatic event happen, we may have financial stressors that happen. We may we may have to gather people around to handle the situation. There's a lot of different scenarios that could play out, and having problem-solving skills in general are going to help you to handle any traumatic event. And then the final factor that I have written down here is that ability to regulate strong impulses and feelings. So as I kind of said before, if you go through something traumatic, it can be very stressful. You can get very angry at times. You can get very sad and depressed. And if you have this ability to self-regulate and regulate your own emotions, then you won't drive away people who might help you, and you will be able to communicate the things you need to communicate in order to get the help that you need and to be able to get through this stressful time. And do the things that just need to be done. Sometimes when we go through traumatic events, there's paperwork that has to be done, or we just need to do daily living, like go to the store, and things like that can be hard. If we're able to regulate our own emotions and keep them in check, then we'll be able to do those things. So that is resilience. I will be doing a video on how to build resilience, and I'm excited about that, so I hope you'll check that out. But I thank you for taking the time to learn about what resilience is with me today. Hey, it's Ryan Liberty. If you like that video, please give it a thumbs up, share with a friend, and leave any questions or comments down below, because that would really help me out. If you're somebody who's gone through a traumatic event and you're feeling cut off from the people around you, I have a free course that will help with that, so please click to get it. And if you'd like to see the rest of my videos, please click subscribe. As always, I want to remind you that your life matters. Nobody can question your worth. However it is that you're feeling, whatever it is that you're going through, it's okay, and you are loved. Thanks again for watching.